Hey everyone, today I've got the Call movie review. I had seen this movie just a couple days ago because, I did a trailer Thursday video about it previously and it looked really interesting, and of course I wanted to see it for the sake of Halle Berry. I find that she's like a pretty decent actress, some of the things that she's done in the past, and it was really good to see her in this sort of more intense role as a 911 operator, in which she receives a call from a girl who there's an impending home invasion, so it's kind of like Taken, and I was hoping it'd be like that, just tell the girl to hide under the bed and hope that they don't take it. When apparently something just happens and she kind of starts to lose it, and she sort of starts to question if, is this gonna happen again? Or how is she gonna handle it if this happens the next time? And of course her superiors are watching her back, because, she has to stay calm for, the victim's sake. I went into this movie not really having any, high expectations. I mean, it's just another movie, I wanted to see it because, it looked pretty decent and sort of like a thriller, so I was kind of hoping for something like that. I really didn't know what to expect from seeing this, because it didn't have too much action. It was actually kind of violent. Some parts of it made me feel a little bit uncomfortable, because I'm always thinking this is kind of like a good survival guide. You have to sort of pay attention to what's going on, and this could happen to you. And you have this other girl where something else happens to her. It's played by Abigail Breslin, and she is actually kind of hot in this movie. She's got this bleach blonde hair, and she's really pretty, and definitely she's grown up. And I even said this before, she's really matured, especially being in a movie like this. Imagine what Spring Breakers was like. I didn't even see that. Imagine if she was in that. Abigail Breslin gets taken. She calls 911, and apparently, sure enough, Halle Berry takes hold of this conversation, starts to facilitate what's going on. She is talking to this girl while she is she's trapped inside of a trunk of a car. I was if that car, I would not even know how to handle that, because I'm just surprised that something like that could happen. Can you really get a good signal in a trunk? I don't want to test that theory. So she's talking to her, telling her to sort of find a way to break out and break the lights and get a signal going on, see if anybody else notices. That part definitely got thrilling up to that point, because it's just absolutely terrifying. You don't know what's gonna happen, and we don't even get to see who the guy, what the guy looks like for quite some time. So you're just wondering, okay, what kind of a sick person would do this? And Halle Berry ends up recognizing who this guy is just based off of his voice. So it starts to stir up all these memories from a past victim. Predictable in that aspect. I definitely think with a situation like this, it should have been handled properly, and I feel some of the people that were getting involved in this situation were kind of dumb. You don't just go off and and you know who you are. Just going off and doing whatever you feel like and trying to identify who this person is, and then he starts it's how can you automatically get suspicious like that? I just don't feel he would have reacted the way that he did. I hated that. Of course, they're trying to catch this guy, and he's trying, he's just 2 steps ahead of them. This guy, he was a stone cold killer. He was definitely ahead of the game. He knew exactly what he was doing, and it was crazy, and it was just intense. But overall, this movie, it was okay. I probably wouldn't see it again, but it was very well acted and believable, and it definitely makes you think, don't let this stuff happen to you, because if you watch this movie, you might learn a thing or two. I don't know how accurate the information was that was being given to the girl and like telling her like trying to escape the car or whatever. But you know, I was just saying, take those self-defense classes, because they might help you. Or I'll just yell and like get some like tasers and pepper spray and maybe a machete. If you guys have seen The Call, let me know in the comments what you guys think of it, and what do you think about either Halle Berry or Abigail Breslin's performance in this movie. And as always, you guys can subscribe to my channel. I've got more movie reviews, movie updates, come back every week for a Thursday video. You guys can also like me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter, and I will see you guys later.